most of them shows a similar method. So I took this one. Of course, to begin with, you need to have the defined project. What are you going to do, right? And then you do the data collection. And then just now you need to analyze, right? When you do the data collection, you need to classify them. So this is the data analysis part. In this yellow area is basically what happened here, right? It is basically what happened here. Yeah. So in data analysis, you do later after that you do the statistics, and then you do some modeling, and then you use it or deployment. Yeah. So we can say that for a business process, usually we create the model, we test the model, and then we validate and evaluate the model. But features of modeling, data analysis and manipulation, you can do the modeling in visualization, of course using statistics and also hypothesis testing. Right, so this is the modeling part. Okay, you can find also some courses provide a modeling and simulation method, and one of the topics is about data analysis and visualization. Right, so all of these are related to the predictive analytics process. Okay, next we'll look at the applied predictive analytics. Now, in this applied is basically what you actually do. Again, as I mentioned just now, it all depends on the project, on the area that you are working on. Yeah. The example I give you just now is on classifying a location of a food chain, a fast food chain, restaurants. Okay, and the element is how close they are to the seashore. Okay, so there are many projects. Yeah. Key data mining task is basically the descriptive analytics. Here, the human interpretable pattern from data, clustering, and summary tendency are being used. Yeah. So, in terms of difficulty, the descriptive analytics have low level of difficulty. For automated business usage, it is a bit high. For example, traffic management. Yeah, inform user. All right. So this is the descriptive. Yeah, you can describe how you analyze the system. Predictive, number two, is predictive analytics. You need to build model to predict outcome of a future data. So this is basically forecasting. When we talk about future data, is forecast. Yeah? And here you need to do the classification, the regression, and also the defining the anomaly and deviation. And someone is having their birthday party at the moment. So let's listen to the birthday song. Very challenging having class in University of Malaysia, Terengganu, on their registration day for first year student. Okay, so let's not celebrate with them. Thank you guys. Yeah, very supportive. So I think the student is having her birthday and registering with their friends today. All right. Okay. Very nice. All right. So here we go again. Here we go now with our. We'll come. We are going to continue with our lecture now. All right. Okay. The third one is the prescriptive analytics. Yeah. This is the to predict future outcome and suggest actions to mitigate the impact of something. All right. So in the prescriptive analytics, of course, the level of difficulty is high, yeah, because we are looking at the future. We must have the correct data as possible. It's challenging about this, yeah, because we may not have 100% correct data that we can use to predict future. Yeah. All right. So that's the prescriptive analytics. Now, coming back to what is predictive analytics, this is related to the video which I've sent to you. So just basically to recap, Predictive analysis is a form of data analysis that uses statistical algorithm and machine learning. I will show you on this at the end of our lecture today. So machine learning is also a new technique, and it is being used in many field, and it also in data mining. All right. The primary goal of predictive analysis is to identify patterns. So this is related to statistics, okay, and the historical data. Why? Because we need to do prediction. So use a historical data to predict. Okay. So have a look at the video which I've sent in our group. It's related to these 2 points which I've colored in red. Yeah. Okay, so the next one is, yes, on the predictive analytics process. And this is also another way, similar to this one. Okay, so this is a lot of processes. It is the same thing. I'm just showing you that different books or different references will provide you with different name, but they are still the same. Okay, so the predictive analytics process basically for data mining, they uses the statistic, modeling, machine learning, and AI. So this is a new one. Yeah, they are adapting the modeling, machine learning, and AI. So of course, in time, data are being analyzed, and here they will try to find what happened and why does that happen, and then they try to monitor and what is happening now. So monitoring, okay, and then predictive, what is going to happen in the future, and then they do the action. Okay, for example, nowadays in terms of flood, yeah, we know that we are having a rainy season in Malaysia. So basically using the existing data, historical data, they analyze what happened and why that happened. Yesterday we know that Shah Alam suddenly flooded. That yesterday was not the first time, but they have the data, but it happened again. So now we know. Well, now they know that they have the historical data, reason of why the flood happened in Shah Alam, and what will they do? Well, they are monitoring the situation, and then they will try to do the predictive. So they will try to see whether the flood will be uh, returning back again in this month, okay, or maybe it will go away and maybe it will come back in another 1 month or 2 months, depending. So it's all depending on the analysis technique that they use. Okay, so that's why the analysis technique is, the difficulty level is high, because it is in descriptive, predicting the future. Okay, so it is high.